First pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. The Mariners take on the Indians. Next. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy has a good repertoire of pitches, and he throws also a knuckle curveball. And one guy comes to mind, Mike Mussina, former Oriole and Yankee pitcher, had a real good knuckle curve. It's not an easy pitch to learn, and what's more difficult, it's a difficult pitch for umpires to call strikes, and that's why we don't see a lot of pitchers using it today.
Settling in now, Shed Long, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Now the pitch. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. misses again. 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Strike taken up in the zone. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled off. Seager is off at first with 2 away. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Marco Gonzalez gets the starting nod for the M's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Indian, the shortstop, Francisco
He's set. Here it comes.
Lindor.
Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Oscar Mercado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. There's one. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. From the stretch.
0-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in. 1-1. Turned on down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Still no score. In now the Mariners DH, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Vogelbach.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch, and it's fouled away. Vogelbach is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. 2 out, nobody on. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone 3 for 4. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0.
1, no strike.
Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at 3rd. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Ryan.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And now pitch on the way. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Here's the pitch. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Next for Seattle, Evan White. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. White was born right here in Ohio, actually. This is his first year at the big league level. And he lays off for ball 1. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box, Malik Smith. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, upstairs.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3 balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Line softly toward the hole. And he'll beat the throw as the first baseman had to leap to get it. And by the time he came down, it was too late.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop, Derek Jeter, on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
For 1-1. And he fouls this one off. First and second now, 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Up next is the third baseman, Kyle.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Comes set, the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The set and the 2-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now. Stepping up to the plate, Domingo Santana.
No left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
Line drive base hit.
Batting it, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez. First pitch of the at-bat. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here it comes on 0-2. Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. One there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Greg Allen.
Digging in now, Greg Allen. Here comes the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford has it, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Oscar Mercado. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Ready with the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Rash for a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One 0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Back up the middle. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on the show right after this. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter Tom Murphy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Murphy, the former Colorado Rocky. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Well, that's off the plate.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count offering on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Allen is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for Seattle, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Vogelbach. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point.
Nope.
And it's 1-1.
1 ball,
You
1
know
strike.
he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 1-2 pitch. One out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Fouled away. Two balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Here's the 2-1 home. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Sharp ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball 2.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Jacob Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in trouble a little bit last time. Tried to take advantage. Thought the defense was napping a little bit. In retrospect, maybe he should have just shut it down and steal second base.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The left fielder, number 24. Domingo Santana.
Now batting, Domingo Santana. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Here it comes, 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Now to the plate, Evan White. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So here's Malik Smith. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batter, second baseman, Shed Long.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup, digging in, Shed Long. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Run 0-1. Here it comes. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Into the box now, J.P. Crawford. Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Slider laid off for a ball. The 2-1. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Crawford is on his way home. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Adam Pletko, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Adam Pletko.
In now, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone, and that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis.
Number 1.
As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Pletko has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing: he's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-2 Seattle. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Greg Allen. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Greg Allen.
Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
That's a ball.
And there's ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. On the ground to the left side, there is Seager, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Digging in, Oscar Mercado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Grounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Santana in front with a 2-0 count.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising, first 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
Had the green light, 3-1. Throw over to the bag, runner back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 3-1 pitch.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Indians leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in, Carlos Gonzalez. No hits to this point.
The right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Strike taken up in the zone.
1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Malik Smith the next to hit. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And it remains 5-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Reyes.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail 5-2. Ready once again, Shed Long. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Shed Long.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Hit softly on the ground to first. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Striding in, Kyle Seager, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
To the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback. Ladies and gentlemen.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 39, Oliver Perez.
Daniel Vogelback will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Perez has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
2 down, runners at first and second. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Pulled toward right center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. They're still out in front 5-2. Bottom of the inning now. Striding in once again, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up.
Domingo Santana.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Good curveball. Strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2.
Count is 1-2. Ball back outside.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Roberto Perez. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard liner to center field. Smith is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping into the box, Greg Allen. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now with two ways they finally get another base runner on. He's stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Yoshihisa Hirano takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Yoshihisa Hirano.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well-timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Ripped down the first base line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Now in the box, Kyle Lewis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
5-2 our score as we get a look inside the numbers. It's our starter comparison for the two gentlemen that took the hill to start the ball game. Ready now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 12.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
So coming to the plate, Evan White is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Perez moving to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Stepping in, Malik Smith. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The look by Perez, now the pitch. It's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 after the foul ball there. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1, and it remains 5-2. So stepping in, Oscar Mercado. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
The center fielder, Oscar
First pitch of the at-bat.
Mercado.
And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. from the stretch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Here's the 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Franmil Reyes. He was a ground out victim last time up.